It is, and it's unfortunate because he had such a good game going last night. It was one of the best games he's played, this year, and was really excited for him. And then he gets the shoulder situation. So, but again, that's part of the NBA. How I'm sure he'll work his butt off to bounce back and get back into it. Because he was that was a great step for him last night.
Is there any silver lining in that it's not his shooting shoulder?
Well, no, again, timeout is, there's really no silver lining in it. But again, it's he's got to just work to get back in the groove and be ready to roll.
You went a little bit to Bruce and then to Glenn after he went out. Are you just going to do that by committee, or are you? By
committee. It's got to be. There's not a set, with those guys, be matchup driven, Glenn does a good job of chasing some of the guys. Some guys have trouble against length, and that will be Glenn. But Bruce, he's capable of really guarding a lot of different people. Also, Kyrie Thomas too. So with Luke going down, it's an opportunity for Kyrie, Jose to be ready.
Let's talk about the big test tomorrow with the Celtics. How do you evaluate
the
season so far?
Again, the Celtics is one of the top teams. They voted one of the top teams in the East. Very talented team, very deep team, well coached, and they guard. You have to guard a lot of multiple actions, and most of all, you got to be able to score. They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. So your attention to detail on the offensive end, whether it's screening, spacing, cutting with a purpose, cutting with force, passing, zip passes, all those little fundamentals are going to be, huge tomorrow night, because they will get into you and make life difficult on the offensive end.
Now, the guys maintained a blue-collar mentality about this, and I think Blake said 4-0 is nothing to really be crowing about or showing your peacock feathers about. But in the sense, it is take one game at a time and don't worry about it. And on a nationwide basis, people are talking more about the other teams, but not necessarily.
Okay, and that's okay. That's all right. All we got to do, because again, we have a lot of improvement to go. 4-0 is good. We'll take it, but we're not satisfied, because we know, again, as we saw in a lot of our films, there's so many things we still, you put your finger in one hole and another one opens up. We're improving one area, another area shows itself. So we all are learning and growing and getting better, but at the same time finding ways to win. And that's very, very important at this stage of the season, because you don't want to dig yourself an 0-4 hole and be learning and developing and getting better and trying to win at the same time. That's a difficult way to go.
With Luke, is the hope that, I know the prognosis said he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Is the hope that after 2 weeks that he'll be ready to jump back into practice?
Again, we'll see. I don't know. I haven't talked to the doctor. We just got that prognosis a few minutes ago myself. So we'll find out. And again, the medical people will let us know when he's available, when he can go. But in the meantime, Kyrie's got to be ready to go. Bruce has got to be. That's why we have 15 on the roster. We have to make a decision whether we want to bring up Zach Lofton, but again, Jose's still sitting. Jose can play with 2 sons. So we have other people that this is why you stay ready and for your opportunity.
There have been instances